In a quiet neighborhood of Amityville, New York, stands a house that has become synonymous with terror and tragedy. The infamous Amityville Horror House, as it's now known, has captivated the public's imagination for decades, spawning numerous books, films, and endless speculation about the dark events that unfolded within its walls. The story of the Amityville Horror begins on a chilling November night in 1974. Ronald DeFeo Jr., a 23-year-old man, methodically murdered his entire family as they slept in their beds. His parents and 4 siblings were found shot to death, their bodies arranged face down in their beds. The brutal nature of the crime sent shockwaves through the community and left investigators baffled. DeFeo initially claimed that a mob hitman was responsible for the killings, but his story quickly unraveled under questioning. He eventually confessed to the murders, claiming that he had heard voices in the house telling him to kill his family. This confession would later fuel speculation about supernatural forces at work in the home. Just over a year after the DeFeo murders, George and Kathy Lutz purchased the house at 112 Ocean Avenue at a bargain price, aware of its tragic history. The young couple, along with Kathy's 3 children from a previous marriage, moved in with high hopes of starting a new chapter in their lives. Little did they know that their dream home would soon become a living nightmare. According to the Lutzes, strange and terrifying events began to occur almost immediately after they moved in. They reported experiencing a wide range of paranormal phenomena that defied explanation. Foul odors would suddenly permeate rooms only to disappear just as quickly. Mysterious voices echoed through the house, whispering and chanting when no one else was present. The family claimed to have seen ghostly apparitions, including the figure of a young boy peering out from windows and doorways. Kathy Lutz reported feeling unseen hands touching her, while George said he would wake up at 3:15 a.m. every morning, the estimated time of the DeFeo murders, feeling a presence in the room. As the days passed, the paranormal activity allegedly intensified. Objects moved on their own, doors slammed shut without explanation, and unexplained cold spots appeared throughout the house. The Lutz children began to exhibit strange behavior, with the youngest daughter claiming to have befriended an imaginary pig named Jody, which she said had glowing red eyes. Perhaps most disturbingly, George Lutz reported a gradual personality change in himself. He became increasingly agitated and aggressive, spending hours staring into the fireplace and neglecting his work and family responsibilities. The family began to fear that the house was having a malevolent influence on their minds and spirits. After just 28 days, the Lutzes fled the house in terror, leaving behind most of their possessions. They claimed that a final, horrifying paranormal event had forced them to abandon their home in the middle of the night, though they never fully disclosed the details of this incident. The Lutzes' story quickly captured the public's imagination. They collaborated with author Jay Anson to publish a book titled The Amityville Horror, A True Story, in 1977, which became an instant bestseller. The book's success led to a hit movie adaptation in 1979, starring James Brolin and Margot Kidder as George and Kathy Lutz. The Amityville horror franchise has since spawned numerous sequels, remakes, and spin-offs, cementing its place in popular culture as one of the most famous haunted house stories of all time. However, the veracity of the Lutzes' claims has been hotly debated over the years. Skeptics have pointed out inconsistencies in the Lutzes' story and suggested that much of the tale was embellished or fabricated for financial gain. Subsequent owners of the house have reported no paranormal activity, and investigations by psychic researchers and paranormal experts have failed to produce concrete evidence of haunting. Despite the controversy, the Amityville Horror House continues to fascinate the public and draw curious onlookers. The distinctive Dutch colonial structure with its eye-like quarter-round windows has become an iconic image in horror culture. Although the address has been changed and the famous windows replaced in an attempt to discourage tourists, the house remains a subject of intense interest and speculation. The story of the Amityville Horror raises intriguing questions about the nature of evil, the power of suggestion, and the human capacity for belief in the supernatural. Whether one views the tale as a genuine haunting, a hoax, or something in between, its impact on popular culture is undeniable. In the years since the Lutzes fled the house, numerous theories have been proposed to explain the alleged paranormal activity. Some believe that the violent deaths of the DeFeo family left a psychic imprint on the property, creating a residual haunting. Others suggest that the land itself may be cursed, pointing to legends of Native American burial grounds or dark rituals performed on the site long before the house was built. Paranormal investigators have conducted numerous studies at the house over the years, employing a range of techniques from traditional seances to modern electronic equipment designed to detect ghostly activity. While some claim to have captured evidence of supernatural phenomena, skeptics argue that these findings can be explained by natural causes or are the result of confirmation bias. The Amityville horror story has also had a lasting impact on the field of paranormal investigation. The case helped to popularize the concept of demonologists and psychic investigators, with Ed and Lorraine Warren, the famous paranormal researchers who investigated the Amityville case, becoming household names in their own right. As time passes, the line between fact and fiction in the Amityville horror story continues to blur. The tale has been retold and reimagined so many times in books, films, and television shows that it has taken on a life of its own, separate from the actual events that may or may not have occurred in that house on Ocean Avenue. Today, the Amityville Horror House stands as a testament to the enduring power of a good ghost story. It serves as a reminder of the tragic events that took place there and the mysterious occurrences that followed. Whether viewed as a site of genuine paranormal activity or a cautionary tale about the dangers of suggestion and mass hysteria, the Amityville Horror House continues to captivate our collective imagination, ensuring that its legacy will endure for generations to come.